President, it's General Carville at the Pentagon on line 5.
This is Dugan.
Mr. President, I'm afraid we have a heck of a situation down here.
How bad could it be, Ben?
According to NORAD, we've got Soviet aircraft coming at us from all directions and ground troops pushing up through Mexico. I don't know how they snuck in on us.
You better double check this with NORAD. This doesn't make any sense. I'll call the Kremlin.
Will do.
Da, Premier Romanov here.
What's going on over there, Alex?
Why, Mr. President, whatever do you mean?
Alex, I have, you're throwing everything you've got at us, Alex. We're supposed to be allies, you maniac. I'm the one that put you into office.
Listen very carefully. I am not your pet, Mr. President. We Romanovs have our legacy to consider.
I don't give a wooden nickel about your legacy. You call them off. Alex, you call them off. You know, we'll retaliate.
Oh, don't be so sure, Mr. President.
Sir.
Verification?
You betcha.
Sweet mother. It's time to hit back. Make it happen.
Yes, sir. This is General Carville. Soviet invasion confirmed. Execute launch order 010 Adam Delta Charlie.
Have confirmation. Missiles prime.
Armed!
Missile command.
10 seconds to launch. Open the missile silos. Jerry, what? We have to open the silos or they'll explode under... The silo doors are closed. This is suicide.
Is it done, Yuri?
No, Comrade Premier. It has only begun.
Commander, good morning. We've successfully instituted the President's Emergency Lazarus Protocol. I'm Lieutenant Eva, the intel officer assigned to your command. And since you're the only commander left alive, I guess I'm pretty lucky to have a job. It appears that we have suffered a full-scale Soviet invasion. Nearly all our major cities are under siege and our forces are in complete disarray. Please stand by, Commander. We have an incoming broadcast from General Carville at the Pentagon.
I hope you're rested and ready, Commander, because as of 0800 hours, you are in control of every satellite, base, tank, airplane, enlisted man, woman, and child in the eastern United States. You answer to the President, and you answer to me. Your ops officer and vital lifeline will be the Lieutenant. Your point man for this mission will be Special Agent Tanya.
General, I hope the commander is up to speed because we don't have time to waste.
I'm sure Tanya has every confidence in you, Commander.
Oh, you're sure? Well, it's not your life that's on the line out here.
She's the best there is, but you'll get along better with the Soviets. You'll get started immediately. First stop, New York. The lieutenant will give you the details.
Not long ago, the Soviets made an amphibious landing on Manhattan Island and are using their ground troops to systematically take over the city. Fortunately, we still have a hold on Fort Bradley, but our comlink has been severed. If you can get Agent Tanya into Bradley, she will re-establish the link. Good luck, Commander.
Mr. President, the Europeans will be asking for our help before too long. Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Just ain't right. We shouldn't have to beg for help from anyone. Premier Romanov's got that whole continent shaking in their boots. Romanov's sending his bulldog General Vladimir in for our air bases. His forces are romping through the country like an angry bull at the Texas rodeo. At 0500 this morning, we detected a large force of Soviet tanks assembled near the Air Force Academy at Colorado Springs.
Sir, urgent transmission from Agent Tanya in the field.
It looks like the commies have captured the academy, General.
Well, why the devil did you wait till now to contact us? We can't let Vladimir take that air base.
With all due respect, sir, we've been a little busy.
Commander, get Tanya out of the hole she's dug for herself and make her useful, would you? I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
The heck?
We seem to have lost Tanya's transmission. Go to it, Commander.
And in short order, we will all, young and old, pledge allegiance to our new leader, Premier Romanov of the USSR.
Commander! Your performance in Colorado was pretty darn impressive. But things have changed since you've been away fighting. The war is over. What I've come to realize is that the commies and us want the same things. You know, female
I don't think we need to hear any more of that.
steak.
It appears that the President and even General Carville are under the influence of a Soviet psychic beacon. It's a mind control device developed by this man. This is Yuri. Our intelligence sources now believe that Yuri and his psychic corps are the ones responsible for compromising our defenses before the invasion. Right now, the Soviets control much of the population in the area. Oh, don't worry, Commander. I'm not red yet. Intelligence has not yet determined the exact location of the beacon, but you can be sure it will be heavily guarded by the Soviets. I can link you to all the unaffected troops in the area. Use them to destroy the beacon. With the beacon destroyed, the President will be free to secure a safer location.
I don't know what to Sam Hill happened back there, Commander, but as you can see, we're getting set right here. I know, Canada. More cows up here than people. Well, let's get to work. The lieutenant will fill you in.
It looks like General Vladimir just hit Chicago hard. The nearest available forces are across Lake Michigan. Intel suggests an amphibious assault across the lake. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything. Good luck, Commander. Good afternoon, Commander. The President and the European Council are ready for you. Please hang on while I put you through.
Ah, Commander, I'm glad you could make it. The European Council and I have been discussing an aid package.
It's a possibility.
The possibility of an aid package for the U.S. The nuclear attack on Chicago seems to have sparked their interest.
Do not think us indifferent to your situation, Mr. President. But for us, the United States is very far away.
Commander, the point is we've agreed to exchange Agent Tanya's services on this operation for soldiers and supplies from the Alliance.
Provided our conditions are met, I am prepared to take command immediately.
Now, you just hold on a second, okay? This is my operation.
We all need leaders, Agent. No?
We have no time to train this guy, Mr. President. You want my men, you hook me up with my commander. And that's my condition.
Very well. If you're on board, Commander, and it looks like you've been drafted, the Prime Minister will give you the details.
The objects you see in the second photograph are Soviet missile silos. As you can see, Commander, they are a bit too close for comfort. I believe Romanov's intention is to keep us out of your war.
Our men will go nowhere until this threat is eliminated.
Take care of these silos, and this war may be close to an end. We're counting on you, Commander.
I gotta hand it to you, kid. I've never seen Tanya stick her neck out for anybody. She's on an assignment back home, but she did ask me to convey any regards that she could muster. Well, and at any rate, you must have really impressed those Germans, too. In appreciation, their chancellor has put us in touch with their leading citizen. Dr. Einstein, you still there?
Yeah, I am here. One moment. Well, Commander, you know, of course, that war, it is not my vocation. I am only a scientist. But Soviet Premier Romanov and his generals, they will stop at nothing to rule the minds and the bodies of everyone on the planet. And they do have the psychic technology to do this. But I, too, I know a few tricks. These are plans for a prism tower. Your president, he has expressed great interest in its application.
Thanks, Doc. Commander, the Reds have established a forward base near D.C. with the ability to deploy Tesla coils. Now, they're pretty well entrenched, but I think if we can take the capital back, we can turn the tide. I'm tired of hanging out in Canada. Get me my office back.
No rest for the weary, Commander. Sorry to wake you, but General Carville has called an emergency debriefing scheduled to begin in, right now.
Good morning, Commander. I've got good news and bad news. Good news is it's great to be home again. The bad news is our U-2's picked up a fleet of Soviet ships entering the South Pacific. It appears that General Vladimir is headed for Pacific Command Center in Pearl Harbor, as if they could mount a successful attack against us. I want you to prepare a genuine aloha for that little bulldog Vladimir. Oh, and get yourself a cup of coffee, Commander. You look deader than the Texas armadillo.
Beautiful job in Hawaii, Commander. I know you have your heart set on seeing the beach at Waikiki, but we have new business in St. Louis.
The heart of Missouri is now the beating breast of all our ground control operations for the country. We'd be in sorry shape without her. The problem is that Yuri and his psychic corps have dropped another psychic beacon in the town.
I never wanted to send you in against our own citizens. But those psychic beacons are turning upstanding Americans into Soviet-controlled killers. Move fast, move wisely, and try not to hurt any of my constituents. All right?
Unfortunately, you may have to. Tanya's strike team is in place and standing by, but we can't tell how long they can go before the beacon takes its effect on them. One moment, Commander.
Oh, she's not kidding, Commander. If we don't move fast enough, we'll all become slaves to Romanov and his slimeball Yuri. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing worse for a soldier than losing her mind. I'm trusting you.
Soviet forces retreated or surrendered in several key areas today. Find out where on War Watch at 9.
Don't get too comfortable, Commander. Romanov still has plenty of fight left. Apparently, the Soviets thought we wouldn't notice this research facility in the Yucatan. By these readings, we can see that they're trying to replicate Einstein's prism technology. Your destination is the ruined Mayan city of Tulum, near the Caribbean coast. We're paradropping a SEAL team to help you locate and destroy the facility. I think you're going to like these guys.
No rest for the wicked, Commander. We're both being shipped to Germany. I'm going to Berlin, where we're planning our final thrust. Romanov is no fool. He's hitting us pretty hard over there. His main target is Einstein's Black Forest lab. I want you to hook up with the locals. Keep him the Sam Hill away from that lab. Einstein is our ace in the hole. We can't afford to lose him. Auf Wiedersehen.
We're all very sorry about General Carville, Commander. The Soviets have been using their crazy Ivans everywhere. Carville always said that you would be the one to lead us to victory, and it seems that you're proving him right. Commander, I have Professor Einstein on closed circuit channel 2.
Allow me to say Dankeschön, Commander. Thank you for saving my home. I have something to, how shall we say, even the score, yeah? You are aware, yeah, of my chronosphere, a device which it is capable of moving matter through time and through space. I have thought many long days and nights to find the perfect place where to deploy this weapon. There is only one small problem. The perfect place, it is to be found here, on a tiny island in the Florida Keys, just a few short kilometers from Soviet Cuba. I must get back to work.
This is the intel I've been able to gather regarding the Soviet nukes in the area. They'll make chronosphere deployment a real challenge. Good luck, Commander.
He served his country well, a proud American. And I know Carville would have been proud to see you succeed him as Commander General of the Allied Forces. General, we need you to take us the rest of the way. Next stop, the Kremlin. Special Agent Tanya has the job of moving inside the Kremlin and finding Romanov, who will pay for all the millions of innocent lives he took. Remember, we're still outnumbered 3-1, so we'll be marching everyone we can through the chronosphere and the Keys. Once they appear in Russia, they're all yours, Commander. Take the Kremlin, Commander. Let's end this war.
Where's Romanov?
After months of brutal fighting, Allied forces have captured Soviet Premier Romanov and his Kremlin command post late this afternoon in a dizzying show of high technology and good old military discipline. Much of the credit for the amazing success of the Allied campaign goes to a little-known commander from...
When you're done patting yourself on the back, I have a little proposition for you. The President has invited you, us, to his victory gala at the White House tonight. I thought maybe you'd want to ride. Just listen for the sound of the helos. Oh, and for heaven's sake, hit the showers, soldier.
Comrade General, my name is Lieutenant Zofia. It will be my job to see that your command runs smoothly. I have assisted in over 50 successful campaign simulations since the Great War. I believe you will be more than satisfied with my services. Please stand by, comrade. It is Premier Romanov himself.
If the lovely Lieutenant Zofia is finished pushing for promotion, I would like some time with my general, please.
Of course, Premier.
Comrade General, welcome to the future of Soviet Union. I wanted to introduce you to my little friend. This is Sam. Like Uncle Sam. Say hello, little uncle. The Americans, they have turtle in children's film. It teaches them to fear Soviet Union. The little turtle sees big Russian missiles coming, and it ducks, and it covers. Duck, cover. Today we will make history, comrade. Together we will destroy the United States, their cities, their homes, their dreams, and perhaps more. This is my advisor, Yuri. He will help make this possible.
I am but a servant of the Soviet Union like you. However, at this moment we must hurry. Time is of the essence.
Of course. Comrade, your first objective will be Washington, D.C. Show us that we were right to let you sit at our table, Comrade General. Crush the Allies in the American capital and destroy the Pentagon. Congratulations, Comrade General. See how the American President Dugan ducks for cover. This is the coastal state of Florida. The Americans have a big naval base in the area. They could strike anywhere from New York to Havana. Comrade, you will need to build a naval base of your own with submarines to keep the weak Allied Navy from reaching open sea. General Vladimir, who needs no introduction, will oversee the operation and provide you with support from his command ship. До свидания. Good luck.
But of course, comrade, show us what you can do. But don't think that I will allow you to order me around. Romanov can say what he likes. Out there, you follow me, and I will be watching you every step of the way.
Our nation's top leaders presided over the parade today in Red Square to celebrate the ongoing victory over the United States. Premier Romanov himself presented the Order of Stalin to the hero of the campaign, General Vladimir.
We both know the truth, comrade. Just because Vladimir can retreat to Moscow more quickly does not mean he should take all credit, right? But no matter, let me share something with you. The human brain is a Pandora's box of electrical charges we can only begin to understand. Most brains are but receivers. However, some are advanced, sending and receiving charges as they choose. This is my psychic beacon. With it, we can send any message we want. We will construct this device everywhere. In the end, the Americans will be ours. Mind, body, and if you like, soul. Comrade, begin the psychic invasion in New York City. A victory there could not possibly escape Romanov's eyes.
Form up! All ships at the ready!
We have a situation that requires your immediate attention, Comrade General. The Republic of Korea has made a move we did not anticipate. I am tracking Korean vessels en route to what I expect to be a landing near Vladivostok. Comrade General, Premier requests your immediate attention. I'll put you through.
Ah, comrade! I was just reassuring Comrade Yuri we have nothing to fear from the Republic of Korea.
Perhaps the Premier is forgetting he must remind the world of His Eminence.
Yes, well... yes.
But do not be troubled. The General here, after doing so well with New York, surely can handle the threat.
Perhaps. But I think we should call Vladimir.
As you wish, Comrade Premier. General?
Da! He is war hero. He needs rest. Take care of the Republic of Korea, comrade. Show them how we treat our enemies.
With the United States reeling from one bloody blow after the other, President Michael Dugin today called to European allies from an unknown location.
I now ask for your help. The United States was Romanov's first target. Join our fight, or we will not be his last.
French General René Lyon has asked for a massive Allied commitment, but so far the countries have been slow to
Comrade, it appears we have overestimated the cowardice of our European neighbors. It seems the French gathered together with the German army along the Polish border.
But these fools have left their homelands exposed. Show them the meaning of Soviet irony. Invade Paris and use our Tesla technology to short-circuit their plans.
Leave nothing.
Thousands of Parisians fleeing their homes today is absolute chaos, Jim. We don't even know if there's a president out there to call. Wait!
The United States is at its knees. We owe this victory to superior leadership on the part of yourself and General Vladimir.
Thank you. Your greatness is only exceeded by your generals.
A special announcement to greet our latest success. I am now promoting Yuri as Supreme Commander of Soviet Armed Forces.
What?
Effective immediately.
You are behind this, Yuri. I know this for a fact.
It appears all Vladimir is unhappy. Pity. We have work to do, General. The Allied Pacific Fleet gathers near Hawaii. You are destroy the Allied fleet at Pearl Harbor and establish a new presence for us. General, good evening. Brilliant as usual, I see. However, I have sad news. Vladimir, you should hear this too before it goes public. Premier Romanov has fallen ill and will no longer be able to perform his duties.
Really?
But that is not our immediate concern. The Allies have turned to the German Professor Albert Einstein, who has built for them a chronosphere, a mass teleportation device. My intelligence sources have pinpointed their first target, our own research laboratory in the Ural Mountains. It is my belief that the Allies will attempt to steal our plans for their new apocalypse tank.
Oh. And did your intelligence not warn you that Einstein would get involved? Or is he not vulnerable to your vulturous mind tricks?
That will be enough!
You are a traitor! And a fool if you think that I will let you get
enough,
away.
General Vladimir!
My thanks! My
Consider yourself dismissed! And count your days. General, defend our mountains. I'll give the Premier your best wishes. Generals, soldiers, comrades, it is a sad day. Premier Alexander Romanov, so recently ill in bed, has been brutally murdered by General Vladimir.
No! General Vladimir!
As of this moment, 9:15 in the evening, General Vladimir is a non-person. He is now considered refused to be collected. I sense that he is holed up here at the White House, home of the corrupt. Capture the White House and find this non-person. Then you can erase him as we have already erased his name.
Нет! Я нашел его!
General, do not listen to Yuri's lies! He is not...
Pay no attention, Comrade General. He no longer means anything to us. We now have a more important task at hand. The American President Dugan has surfaced here in San Antonio, Texas. Perhaps he intends to retreat to the Alamo. We capture him and bring him under our control. I think it is time we had a talk, you and I. When the Soviet Union was new, there were those of us that Stalin turned to for our particular skills. We were trained to turn men's minds to our will. This is Stalin's psychic legacy. I tell you this because you are too smart not to be curious. We have a situation that odd little man Einstein has provided the Allies with a device that harnesses the energy from storm clouds overhead. Almost whimsical, but effective. Destroy this device with the nuclear missiles I will provide you, and get our forces moving again.
General, by now I have folded Vladimir's command into yours. The weather control device appears to be here in the US Virgin Islands. Sir, I am not quite clear on your intentions, but if you have a move in mind, now is the time to tell me.
Comrade General, you are proving even more tenacious than I thought. What a great threat you are to your enemies. Do me this favor. Grace me with your presence in Moscow, so I may thank you in person.
Before you go anywhere, you should see this. It arrived today. To be mailed in the event of Premier's death.
If you have received this, then I presume by now I am finally dead. I'm losing. I don't know how to... Oh, Mother Russia. I'm forgetting words. Yuri. He is controlling my mind. He has killed me. If I am gone now, the command is yours. Send this tape far and wide. Take my country back for the glory of Russia and the spirit of justice.
I think you are satisfied now, da? Yuri has his own stronghold here outside Moscow, and he is amassing his own forces. But the bulk of the army is yours. Don't speak, General. They are listening for you now. If we do not speak again, it has been an honor to serve you.
While the nation has lost its beloved Premier and its great General Vladimir at the hands of the traitor Yuri, we all turn our eyes to the Supreme Commander who still fights the bloody battle against the Allied forces.
General, I have accessed Yuri's files, and he has provided us, shall we say, with a parting gift. The Allies think we do not know about its chronosphere in Alaska, from which they hope to launch a full-scale invasion. This is all they have left. It will be good to crush their hopes. And when it is done, you will be ready to become Premier of the world.
Everywhere, citizens are honoring the new Soviet Premier. We will now go to London.
People in the streets, truly the finest hour is Premier.
It has been decades since we've seen anything quite like this. Wait, here comes the new Premier himself.
It would have been good to see inside your mind, General. I still may get a chance.